Welcome back. It is 8:26. This year would have marked comedian Gilda Radner's 80th birthday. It was actually yesterday. Her legacy lives on through Gilda's Club, which, by the way, has spent years helping people facing cancer and grief find support and community. And tonight they're celebrating with an evening of comedy while also reminding people that no one has to face cancer alone. Joining us this morning, Claire Portinga from Gilda's Club Grand Rapids. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being here. Let's talk about first what the club does. In case anybody at home has no idea, we've never heard of Gilda's Club. What's it all about and what does it go to support?
Well, thanks for having me, and I'm happy to share about Gilda's Club. Gilda's Club supports people who are impacted by cancer, whether directly through a diagnosis of their own or indirectly because they care for someone who has a diagnosis. And we really provide the non-medical side of support. So we have great medical treatment here in Grand Rapids, but Gilda's Club provides emotional support, educational support, healthy lifestyle activities and exercises, and a great way for people to gather and be together and not alone when facing cancer.
Of course, we talked about Gilda Radner, the namesake for the club.
Yes.
Who was Gilda? Why is it important that we're celebrating with her name in all of this?
Yes. Gilda Radner was actually one of the founding members of Saturday Night Live, a great comedian. It's fun to watch her old skits if you look her up. And she was diagnosed with cancer at an early age. And she joined a community like Gilda's Club where she could find support and be with other people who knew what it was like to live with cancer. So after her death, Gilda's Club was founded by her husband, Gene Wilder, in honor of her. And that legacy of facing cancer with other people, not being alone or isolated, and humor, having humor in it in the face of difficult circumstances has been a great tribute to her.
Yeah, and it's still a mission you guys carry to this day, which is so cool.
Yeah, for sure. So this event sounds really impactful and also pretty exciting tonight. What can people expect?
We have 5 comedians coming, 5 women comedians, so that's great to honor Gilda's legacy as well. And so it is open to people who are cancer survivors, and it is open to people who are just in the community and want to come have a good time and laugh together.
Yeah, that's really cool. You know, this all kind of, yes, it's Gilda's birthday yesterday, also coinciding with National Cancer Survivors Day, and Community is Stronger Than Cancer Day. So kind of like killing 3 birds with 1 stone here.
Yes.
How do you guys honor all of those days as a part of this tribute today?
Yes, well, this tribute will bring people together, and because it's open to people, whether they have a direct cancer experience or not, we're hoping that we can celebrate that there are so many survivors now in the world as medical treatments continue to improve. So people who are impacted by cancer are living for a long time, and so come celebrate with laughter. And it's free of charge, and you don't have to be directly touched by cancer to come and participate. Anybody in the community is welcome to come and laugh tonight.
Yeah, it's really about community, right?
It is.
How important is that community, especially for someone struggling with a grief journey or a cancer journey?
Yes, and thanks for bringing the grief part of our mission in as well. It is so important. We know that it's actually physically important to your health to not be alone or to be isolated. So that's what Gilda's Club is about coming together, connecting, realizing you are not alone, and that supports your health to be connected with other people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I also hear that there's a new hotline that people can use as well for this.
There are. So there's a serious and a fun side to this hotline.
Right.
So launching nationally is a helpline. So if you are impacted by cancer, whether your own diagnosis or someone you know, you can call this helpline and they will give you the resources in your local area. What's your local Gilda's Club affiliate? What are the financial resources or transportation help that you might need? So it's really great, and it has a lot of different languages available if English isn't the first language. And they'll provide emotional support on this phone line as well. The fun part is that it is based on the song, Jenny's song from the 1980s by Tommy Two-Tone. So the hotline number is 8675309.
And I can hear it in my head. Like, as you're saying it, I'm like, I want you to sing it, right?
You can't say it without the rhythm.
Right.
So the area code is 272, which corresponds with CSC for Cancer Support Community.
Wow.
And then 8675309.
Yeah, why was it needed for this hotline? Can you talk about why the effort went to go and support this sort of effort?
Yes. Well, when people are diagnosed with cancer, it can be so overwhelming. And there's a lot of different resources that people don't know how to access all at once or find all by themselves. If you call this number, you'll be plugged into the local access, the resources that are around you. They're going to find out where you are and tell you, this is what's in your area that can help you.
That's pretty cool. It's also nice that people can have a direct connection.
Yes.
Especially with the resources you provide, maybe other resources that might be available too. That's awesome. If we need to get in touch with Gilda's Club, and we are not talking about the hotline, but if we want to call your club directly and say, hey, I need some help, how can we do that? How can we get in touch with your office?
Yes. Well, when you call Gilda's Club, you can talk to real people pretty quickly. So call us at 616-453-8300 and call for support anytime. And also call if you want to register to attend tonight.
Very cool. You're year-round. You guys do a lot of work with people. Do you guys take volunteers that help others that are going through these difficult times, or I guess, how can we support Gilda's Club in these off times? Not during Laugh Fest, not during events like this.
Yeah, so much of our programming is really made possible by our amazing volunteers, and we have room for people to use you no matter what your talents are. So sometimes the volunteers are helping to prepare a meal in the kitchen so that people facing cancer or grief can come in and have supper before or after groups or activities. But we have volunteers who help us with the grounds. We have volunteers who lead workshops that help people participate in yoga or art. So there's something for everyone, a way for everyone to help and be involved.
That's pretty cool.
For sure. And just as a reminder, if people are just tuning in, where and when is tonight's event?
Yes. Tonight's celebration, 3 Cheers, is at Gilda's Club Clubhouse at 1806 Bridge Street Northwest. It's at 6 p.m. and it's free of charge. There's going to be cupcakes because this is a birthday party and celebrating lots of things. So please come out for laughs and for community.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Claire, for spreading that message and letting us be a part of this community event, which, by the way, will be tonight. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you both.
It is 8:33. Hey, we got to talk about the 4th of July. It's coming up fast. And for the first time in years, Grand Rapids is moving its fireworks launch site. We're going to tell you where. And if you want to launch your own rockets off, we're going to have the details on how you can do that and how much it'll cost you next.